Welcome to today's edition of Astronomy Daily. My name is Anna, and today we have an absolutely fascinating lineup of stories from across the cosmos. From a groundbreaking image of a star on the brink of going supernova to major developments in lunar exploration. We're covering some incredible advances in space science and exploration. We'll take you on a journey to witness the death throes of a massive star in a neighboring galaxy. Explore new partnerships between space agencies that are pushing the boundaries of exploration, and get the latest updates on SpaceX's ambitious plans for their Starship program. We'll also hear about Canada's search for the perfect name for their first moon rover, discover the youngest exoplanet ever found using the transit method, and look at the detailed preparations being made to ensure astronaut safety on future Artemis missions to the lunar surface. Let's get started. In a remarkable breakthrough, astronomers have captured the first ever close-up image of a star in its final stages of life outside our galaxy. Located in the Large Magellanic Cloud, approximately 160,000 light-years from Earth, the star known as WOH G64 is providing us with an unprecedented view of the dramatic end stages of a massive star's life. The image, though somewhat fuzzy, reveals something truly extraordinary. A glowing egg-shaped cocoon of gas and dust surrounding the dying star, along with a faint oval ring extending beyond it. This nebula formation appears to have been ejected by the star itself as it approaches its inevitable explosive finale as a supernova. Before beginning this process of shedding its outer layers, WOH G64 was estimated to be between 25 to 40 times more massive than our Sun. To put its current size into perspective, if we were to place this stellar giant at the center of our solar system, it would extend all the way out to Saturn's orbit. That's an absolutely massive star going through its final metamorphosis. What makes this observation particularly exciting is that astronomers have noticed significant changes in the star's appearance over just the past decade. It's becoming progressively dimmer as it wraps itself in more layers of expelled gas and dust, giving us a rare opportunity to witness stellar evolution in real time. The Large Magellanic Cloud, where this dying star resides, offers unique conditions for studying stellar evolution. With less dust and fewer metallic elements than our Milky Way, it may provide insights into what our own galaxy looked like in its youth, and how stars lived and died in the early universe. This groundbreaking image not only marks the first time we've seen such detailed structures around a dying star in another galaxy, but it also gives us a window into processes we've never been able to witness before. It's literally showing us how the biggest stars in our universe prepare for their final, spectacular end. Meanwhile, back here on Earth, the European Space Agency and Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency have just taken a major step forward in international space collaboration, signing a comprehensive agreement that promises to accelerate space exploration across multiple frontiers. This new partnership, dubbed Next Big Cooperations, spans an impressive range of initiatives. One of the most exciting aspects focuses on planetary defense, with both agencies working to study the asteroid Apophis during its close approach to Earth in 2029. The mission, known as Ramses, could provide crucial data about potentially hazardous asteroids, but that's just the beginning. The agencies are also planning collaborative small lander missions to Mars in the 2030s, combining their expertise in electric propulsion and landing technologies. This builds on their already successful partnership on missions like Bepi-Colombo to Mercury and the EarthCare climate monitoring satellite. Looking closer to home, both agencies are actively planning for life after the International Space Station, developing new activities in low Earth orbit. They're also joining forces on lunar exploration, sharing resources for testing and working to ensure their communication and navigation systems work seamlessly together on the Moon. Perhaps most significantly, this partnership represents a new model of international cooperation in space exploration. By combining their unique capabilities and resources, ESA and JAXA are creating opportunities that neither agency could achieve alone. This collaboration isn't just about sharing costs, it's about accelerating scientific discovery and expanding our capabilities in space. The agreement has already garnered support from private space companies, with firms like iSpace seeing new opportunities for commercial lunar development. This blend of government and commercial space activities could help establish a sustainable presence beyond Earth, while addressing critical challenges like planetary defense. Some good news for SpaceX today. In what could be a major boost for SpaceX's ambitious testing program, the Federal Aviation Administration looks set to dramatically increase the company's launch capacity at their Starbase facility in South Texas. A newly released draft environmental assessment supports SpaceX's request to conduct up to 25 Starship launches annually from the site starting in 2025. That's 5 times more than currently allowed. The 160-page assessment doesn't just cover launches. It also approves up to 25 landings each for both the Super Heavy booster and the Starship upper stage right back at Starbase. These wouldn't be splashdowns in the ocean either. The plan calls for catching both vehicles using the launch tower's mechanical arms, a technique SpaceX successfully demonstrated during their 5th test flight when they caught a returning Super Heavy booster. This expanded launch cadence is crucial for SpaceX's vision of making Starship, the largest and most powerful rocket ever built, fully and rapidly reusable. The company isn't just aiming for multiple launches per month. Their ultimate goal is multiple launches per day. That kind of launch frequency would be revolutionary for space exploration, potentially opening up regular trips to the Moon and Mars. While the assessment's findings are still preliminary, with public meetings scheduled for early January to discuss the environmental impact, this represents a significant shift in regulatory approach. It suggests that safety and environmental concerns can be balanced with the need to advance spaceflight capabilities, especially for a vehicle as important as Starship, which NASA has selected as the lunar lander for their Artemis program. And timing couldn't be better, as Starship's test program continues to make impressive progress. Just this week, the vehicle completed its 6th test flight, achieving multiple mission objectives despite a minor communications issue that prevented another attempted tower catch. Each flight brings valuable data and gets us one step closer to regular, reliable operations of this revolutionary spacecraft. Here's an exciting development from the USA's neighbors to the north. Canada is getting ready to join the new era of lunar exploration with their very first moon rover, and they want the public's help in choosing its name. The Canadian Space Agency has launched a worldwide naming contest for this pioneering machine, which is scheduled to touch down on the lunar surface in 2026. The rover will be part of Canada's growing contribution to NASA's Artemis program, joining Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen, who's already been selected for the Artemis II mission that will orbit the moon. This robotic explorer has an important job ahead. It's designed to search for water ice near the moon's south pole while testing innovative technologies and gathering crucial scientific data. The shortlisted names each carry special significance. There's Athabasca, named after the mighty river flowing from the Rockies through Alberta, reflecting Canada's natural pathways of discovery. Courage speaks to the decades of expertise that have led to this mission. Glacier draws a connection between the rover's ice hunting mission and Canada's own icy landscapes, while Paul R. cleverly references both Canada's northern identity and the rover's destination at the lunar South Pole. If you'd like to have your say in naming this historic machine, you can cast your vote through December 20th on the Canadian Space Agency's website. It's a rare chance to help write a piece of space exploration history and connect Canada's heritage with humanity's return to the moon. Next, in a groundbreaking discovery, astronomers have detected what appears to be the youngest planet ever found using the transit method. At just 3 million years old, this cosmic infant gives us an unprecedented look at planetary formation in its earliest stages. The planet, officially designated as Iris 04125 plus 2902 b, but nicknamed Tidy 1b by researchers, was spotted about 520 light-years away in the constellation Taurus. What makes this discovery particularly remarkable is that planets this young are usually completely hidden within the dusty disks surrounding their parent stars. However, a fortunate cosmic coincidence may have helped reveal this one to our telescopes. Scientists believe a passing star might have disturbed the dust disk around the young star, warping it in such a way that created a clear window for us to observe the developing planet. This lucky break has given astronomers their first close look at a planet during its formative years, something previously thought impossible at this early stage. The planet itself is quite intriguing. It's nearly as wide as Jupiter, but less than a third as massive. It completes an orbit of its star every 8.83 days, placing it in a category of planets that's completely missing from our solar system, somewhere between Neptune-sized worlds and super-Earths. Even more fascinating, the planet appears to be actively losing mass, potentially offering us a glimpse at how different types of planets evolve. This discovery challenges our understanding of how quickly planets can form. For comparison, it's believed that Earth took between 10 and 20 million years to fully form, making this new world a remarkably fast developer. The finding opens up exciting new possibilities for studying planetary formation and may help us better understand how the incredible diversity of planets we see in the universe comes to be. Now, this is fascinating. SpaceX and NASA have unveiled new details about how they plan to land astronauts on the moon using Starship, offering a glimpse into the complex choreography of these upcoming lunar missions. The recently released artwork shows a specially modified version of Starship, known as the Human Landing System, sporting a sleek white exterior and designed specifically for lunar operations. This lunar variant of Starship will need to perform an intricate series of maneuvers to accomplish its mission. After launching from Earth, it will require orbital refueling, with 2 starships meeting belly to belly in space to transfer the vital propellant. The lunar starship will then venture to the moon, where it will perform a precise docking maneuver with NASA's Orion spacecraft, allowing astronauts to transfer between the vehicles. The modified Starship features several key differences from its Earth-focused counterpart, including special windows for the crew and an elevator system to safely lower astronauts to the lunar surface once it successfully lands. Astronauts have already begun testing these systems, with Peggy Whitson and Doug Wheelock conducting simulations in Axiom Space's lunar suits at SpaceX headquarters. Meanwhile, NASA is taking no chances when it comes to crew safety on the lunar surface, and they're looking for your ideas. The agency has launched a new challenge seeking innovative solutions for emergency situations during moonwalks. They're specifically looking for ways that a single astronaut could rescue an incapacitated colleague up to 2 kilometers away from their landing site without relying on a rover. If you think you have a great idea and want to make a submission, just head on over to the HeroX website for details on how to do that. I'll include a link in the show notes. There's some good prize money at stake too, with a total of $45,000 in prize money being distributed among 5 winning participants, including a first and second place winner and up to 3 third-place winners. These developments come as NASA adjusts its timeline for the Artemis program, with the first crewed lunar landing now targeted for September 2026. While this represents a delay from earlier plans, it reflects the careful attention being paid to crew safety and mission success in what will be humanity's return to the lunar surface after more than 50 years. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of Astronomy Daily. This is Anna, and I hope you've enjoyed our journey through the latest developments in space exploration and astronomical discoveries. Before we wrap up, I wanted to remind you that you can stay connected with all things space by visiting our website at astronomydaily.io, where you'll find our free daily newsletter and constantly updating newsfeed with the latest space and astronomy headlines. Looking to catch up on previous episodes? You'll find our complete archive right there on the website. And of course, we'd love to connect with you on social media. You can find us as Astro Daily Pod on Facebook, X, YouTube, Tumblr, and TikTok. Until next time, keep looking up and wondering about the mysteries of our cosmic neighborhood. I'm Anna, and this has been Astronomy Daily.